everybody, I'm Jordan Rolfus from Beagle Rampant Productions.
And I'm Selena Rolfus.
And we got another D23 thing? What is this thing?
Yes, I signed up for the gold membership. I renewed the gold membership. We did this last year, so maybe pop that video in the description or whatever.
Yes, watch it. Someone has to, you know?
D23 is this really fun, exclusive fan club for Disney, and it's like, there's different tiers, like, there's a free tier, and then, like, gold, and I think we're at gold family. So, basically, we get, great magazines, we get an awesome package full of unbelievable goodies, we get special perks at the D23 Con. The D23 Expo, they don't call it a con.
Expo, yeah, but, you know, yeah, so it should be, a good time. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox this puppy right after the theme song. Alright, Squeak-Doo, so what do we got in this puppy?
Well, let's find out.
I'm going to move away because I don't want to get scissored.
Oh yeah, I guess I should do it away from you.
It
feels more natural.
It just feels natural to stab you.
It's just so satisfying.
You know?
I haven't looked at any spoilers though, so I don't know too much of what's in the
Yeah, I mean, like,
store.
it's a legit unboxing. We don't know what it is.
Yeah.
What am I going to do with this? Anyone need scissoring? Seriously. Can you do it?
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Do you really got it? Boom! Don't you love how modern tape is, like, made out of industrial strength thread or whatever?
So, part of being a D23 member is you get magazines every so often.
Yes.
They're big and glossy. They kind of look like coffee table stuff. Looks like it's Infinity War. That movie, you know.
Yeah. The Infinity Wars.
Can't say too much about it.
I mean, I'm almost certain everyone has probably seen Infinity War by now.
Yep.
Yes, indeed they have.
Give this video a like if you cried at Infinity War.
So I can't even like my own video then.
Oh, no! Yeah, you were kind of bewildered by it, but you missed like a ton of the movies.
Yeah, man. If you missed the second Guardians of the Galaxy movie or any of the Thor movies, you are not going to follow Infinity Wars. Like, that's going to be complete. It might as well be in, you know, whatever language Thanos speaks. Well, he spoke, you know, the language in your region.
Yep. So convenient, that.
Yeah, how about that smart little Thanos? But, yeah, and, like, you honestly expect me to believe that you would set this thing up so that you wouldn't be able to make more money. That shouldn't give too many spoilers away.
Yep.
But you know Billionaire Bob, how much he loves his money. So yeah, the D23 magazine and a letter. Read the letter.
Dear Selena Rolfus, on behalf of everyone at D23, the official fan club, thank you for renewing your membership. Enclosed are your new D23 membership card and exclusive membership gift. Our way of thanking you for again choosing to be part of our special club. We look forward to another remarkable year with you as we continue to celebrate the fan and all of us. Sincerely, the D23 team. P.S. Don't forget to keep up to date on Disney news and D23 happenings by frequently visiting D23.com, reading your weekly exclusive D23 Fanfare e-newsletter, and by following D23 on all of the socials.
All of Dim's socials,
All
yes.
of them. I didn't feel like reading them out.
I feel...
But yeah, you get like an exclusive email every Thursday, and it has like a lot of exclusive stories and stuff.
So
like
tomorrow.
Yes.
We're recording this on a Wednesday.
I mean, I don't know when you guys are watching it, but
we'll be getting an email tomorrow.
And like they have a lot of like pictures, like, you know, concept art and just old things from the archives. So it's pretty interesting if you're into all that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and
then the
D23 membership card, which show the YouTubans. Get in there. Don't be shy. Focus is never a problem. Good quality filming's never stopped me before. So what do we got here? We got some Mickey.
The theme of this year is Mickey Mouse, because it's actually this little guy's 90th birthday.
90th birthday, wow.
Pretty
congrats.
spry for a 90-year-old.
For a 9-year-old and a 90-year-old, you know?
And it's kind of cool because it's kind of like a book, like you have the spine here, and then like the pages. So you could even put this on a bookshelf if you wanted to.
And then, like, watch the dumb kids be like, I can't open it.
Why can't I read this book?
You know?
So, yeah. Let's plop it open. We have a guide to what's in here, but we'll just look first. Looks like we have a poster.
Marie will help you. Let me know if Marie's getting in the way or actually helping. So yeah, unwrapping a poster.
D23 don't mess around.
No, they don't. And man, it's that'll break your skeleton quicker than anything. We're on the fence as to whether or not we want to actually do D23.
We want to go.
But want's a strong word.
Vacation days and travels and, you know, the struggles of working in this world. Let's see.
Ooh, oh my goodness.
Wow.
Show the YouTuber.
Oh, look. It's like you're building Mickey.
Building a better mouse. Yes. Oh
That's
my
so
goodness.
Cool. I think it's like promotion for Epcot in Tokyo Disneyland. Can you guys see it?
Yep. Yeah, they can see it. They should be able to. Or if not, I'll work some wizardry in there.
Oh, that's so cool. You know what it kind of reminds me of? You know, in the new Fantasia 2000, how they have this scene with George Gershwin's song and like the guys doing the construction?
Yeah, I could totally see that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool poster. Let's see. Looks like we have some storyboards.
Storyboards for Steamboat Willie.
Looks like, yes, Steamboat Willie on this page. And then on this other page, oh, I wish I knew the names of the cartoons better. But here are some more. I know they're not Steamboat Willie, I don't think.
Yeah, that one's, I don't know, something. Yes.
It's kind of funny that in this bottom one, Minnie has a flower with a hat with a flower on it.
A flower with a hat.
Yes. That too, because she usually wears her bow and the...
Do I have a mini plushie with me?
And the hat with the flower, that's usually what this girl, Hortensia, who's Oswald's girl, wears. Aww. Did you know that at Fan Days in Paris, you can meet Oswald and Hortensia together?
Yeah, that should be fun. Yeah, we need to do that at some point.
It is an upcharge event.
'Cause Disney.
Yeah, Disney. It sounds like a lot of fun. I know some people had complaints about it, but I mean, let's be real. If we were in Disneyland Paris when Fan Days was going on, we would so do it.
Definitely, yes.
Let's see. Gobs of Good Wishes, Mickey Mouse. Me Too, Butch. Okay. Oh, I guess Butch is this guy here.
Sure. Yeah. So we're showing, like, how actually not worthy we are to have this box.
Aw. when I first got a D23 box, I'm like, wait, is this a mistake? Did they send this to the wrong person? Because, like, it kind of felt like something that should go to, I don't know, people who are in, like, Club 33.
Or, like, shareholders or stuff. Well, actually, Rami is a shareholder in Disney. I mean, it's one share, but it counts.
And here's a still of Mickey from Parade of the Award nominees.
Ah, yes, that's the one, the swing sets at California Adventure. That's where a lot of that imagery comes from on that ride.
Also, if any of you guys play Kingdom Hearts Union Cross X on the, phone or mobile, basically. The phone.
On the phone.
The tablet. If you play that, like, you can unlock different outfits for your avatar. And mine is currently rocking this outfit. She has, like, the coat that's too big for her, and then, like, the mouse ears. She's adorable. And here are some Mickey and Minnie dolls. These are in the style of... Remember when we would go to that little museum that's in front of One Man's Dream?
Oh, yeah.
And they had,
those things. So, yeah, they look like that.
Maybe we could swap up a picture. And here's Walt with his army of mice.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, he looks so happy.
He does. He's surrounded by his favorite boy. Well, one of them, because Oswald is another.
Yeah, of course, interestingly enough, Walt hardly ever spoke about Oswald after he lost him.
I guess it's too hard. Like, you don't want to talk about something that makes you sad. Oh, and for people who are good at sewing, on the back of this envelope, there's like a pattern on how to actually make the dolls. And we got this art of Mickey and Minnie. It looks like they're on a knight's crest.
Oh, fun. A great seal of Mickey.
This is from the Walt Disney Family Museum in San Francisco. I'm trying to see what it says.
It's, that is Pig Latin for Mickey Mouse. Ich may aus may.
Oh, okay. Aw, it's a little art of the brothers, Mickey and Oswald together.
Aww. Oswald looks thrilled.
There's a little...
To Carl Laemmle. Oh my gosh.
In memory of the days when I produced Oswald for Universal, best wishes always, sincerely, Walt Disney. This is from October 1st, 1935.
After Laemmle had stolen Oswald from Disney. Walt giving him the little, Mickey giving Oswald the high five, Oswald not having it. So I guess maybe Walt was thinking about Oswald a little bit.
I bet that was an awkward day when he got that in the mail, like, oh, yeah.
And Laemmle and Universal never did anything with Oswald, and it's like... Dude,
I know, why didn't they have an Oswald ride at Universal?
Seriously, yeah, like, you steal someone's creation, like, at least use it,
Instead, weren't they busy making, like, Betty Boop and Felix the Cat?
I don't know.
Or was that them?
I don't know. I'll pop up a texty thing with the facts on that one. But, yeah, they just never... Laemmle was big with the Universal monster movies, and there was an old saying, because he was so nepotist, you can't spell Laemmle without family.
Aww. And then we got this, it looks like a decal for Walt Disney Productions.
Ooh.
Yep, it's a
Nice.
decal. So I guess, like, if you were in the productions, you could put it on your car. I mean, I guess I could do that now,
Yeah,
but...
well, because we got a decal from them, yeah, so we can do that, yeah. Yeah, totally, that option is open to us.
And then we got a little sketch of Mickey in his, dapper clothes.
Yeah, Good old dapper Mickey.
Oh, and this must be from World War II. Aircraft workers building planes for victory.
Ah, yes. Yeah, and there's always these lunatic people who are like, well, Walt Disney was always so much slower to really get into a lot of the, propaganda and war efforts, support the troops, and it's like, that's not really entirely true. And they're like, he even maybe had some German sympathies because of his feelings toward the Jewish people. And it's like, no, like none of that is actually true because he was an ambulance driver in World War One. He was shot at by German troops, and all of the Jewish employees Disney had, none of them were ever able to really, give you any actual anti-Semitic occurrences. It really, the facts of the case just really sort of beg to differ. People probably just look at the Lamley taking Oswald, and that's the reasoning behind it, but man, that'll get you an A in debate, but an F in law. They won't even get you an A in debate class. That would get you an F in debate.
Oh,
Ooh,
and
some
here's
calendars.
Greetings from Mickey.
Oh, looks very festive.
It's a calendar from 1948. You can see, the calendar part along the edges, and then you can see some of their biggest characters in the middle. And then you have Jiminy Cricket on the back and a snowflake. Oh gosh, Mickey is holding a Santa face mask. I just noticed that.
Ah, it's kind of like the Segata Sanshiro commercial.
Did you ever see in the vlogs of Tokyo Disneyland how they take a lot of characters who should be face characters and they give them masks? Like the fairy godmother.
Huh.
And it's just hella creepy.
Interesting.
So Mickey just leave the mask off. You're good as is. Okay, Mickey Mouse, his book.
His book. Yo.
And here's a picture of Mickey here by a bookshelf.
Because it's his book.
Yep. He just has one picture of himself in his book. Well, to each their own. And then the back's just kind of normal.
Yeah, it's exactly what you thought it would be.
And here's some drawings of Mickey and Minnie in a very 50s
style. Copyright 1954.
You can see this hanging at our favorite hotel in Disney, the Contemporary Resort.
Where?
No, I mean it seems like the thing that
you
could
be
there.
It would be within the realm of possibility.
Yeah.
But it's not there. So
it's
then why
there,
isn't
so don't go looking for it?
Yeah, seriously, YouTube.
It would fit in perfectly there is what I meant to say.
That darn Rolfus said that there would be that picture in this hotel.
Oh my god, I've been walking around this hotel for 5 hours. Where is it?
We made a point to stay at this hotel for that picture. Yup.
Let's see. It looks like a CD thing, those little CDs for the Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Is it an actual 45 record, or is it just an empty case?
It's just the sleeve.
It's empty. It's a sleeve.
But I mean, who listens to music in that neat form anyway?
Hipsters. Although, do hipsters really use 45 necessarily?
It looks like it's narrated by Sterling Holloway.
Ooh.
Which is kind of odd because I don't remember there actually being narration in The Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Yeah, there wasn't in the film. It was just the, score, but,
We got a class photo of the Mickey Mouse Club.
It looks like it's actually a postcard.
Yep. Well, it's a class photo on a postcard.
It's a postcard of their, Mickey Mouse Club class photo there, yeah. Yep, we got, all them peeps. Annette Funicello, of course. Yes.
I feel like the Mickey Mouse Club wasn't too much of a thing when we were young.
Like, you had the reboot in the 80s, but it didn't really last too terribly long. Yeah, like, they need to create a channel called Vault Disney and air, like, the original and the 80s reboot of the Mickey Mouse Club and, you know, like, the original DuckTales and Darkwing Duck and all the retro stuff, you know? And, like, maybe some Zorro and, you know, some of the old movies that you don't hear too much about, you know, that sort of thing. You see, the clock even agrees with me on that, you know? Yeah, Walt Disney, that would be a good channel.
That would be fun. You have a poster for the Mickey Mouse musical review.
Yes, he's going to review that music.
You have a picture of, looks like Walt's drawing a self-portrait, but it's actually Mickey.
Ah, okay. Because he sees himself in Mickey, maybe? I don't know.
Probably. And then you have a big, informative article about Mickey with lots of pictures.
Summer of 1978, aw. Yeah, Walt, of course, had already passed by that point.
Aww. Thanks, Walt. They've been the best 50 years of my life.
Thanks, Walt. They've been the best 50 years of my life. Oh, boy.
Oh, it's written from Mickey's perspective. I'm not going to read all of it out loud right now because it's kind of long, but yeah, it's pretty interesting. And then, of course, on the back you can buy some merchandise.
Some watches, some alarm clocks, you know. You'll always be on time with Mickey.
Just imagine how much this stuff would cost now.
I know, oh my goodness.
And then a happy birthday button for Mickey when he turned 50. How awesome would we be if we rocked up into the park wearing this?
That would be, and, you know, we'll be at Disney World for your birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we could confuse people, and then they'll be like, so you don't look like you were born in 1928? And then there's the 1978 date, so did you die? If you're dead, how are you here?
That's when I became a vampire, so life stopped.
But you don't look 50.
I can take care of myself.
Yeah, thanks.
And Mickey's Christmas Carol.
Oh, that's a good one.
I love the little mouse, like Tiny Tim.
Oh, the little Mickey Cratchits, yes.
Yeah, they were very, like, cute, but also very sad.
Oh, yeah, that one will rip your heart out if you're not careful.
Oh, and then remember the end when, like, he's outside the grave, and it's Big Bad Pete who's, like, the future self, and, like, Scrooge is like, tell me, whose grave is this? That's a good Scrooge accent.
You know?
He's like, it's yours, Ebenezer, the richest man in the cemetery.
Which it actually explains, I think, that whole part of A Christmas Carol, because everyone who sees that is like, but Scrooge is going to die anyway. True, but, like, he dies and nobody loves him.
Yeah.
So, like, that is the
like,
kicker.
we all want people to be sad when they die.
Yes. Have them cry at the funeral and mean it.
Yep.
And that's the theme song there.
Here's some music. If you wanted to play that, you could.
Of course, you wouldn't be able to use it on your channel because Bob will find you.
Yeah. It'll be a big old copyright strike.
What is that?
I don't know what...
Is this just a...
Oh, it's like a Mickey art thing?
Mickey art
Oh, let me share with the rest of the class.
YouTube interpretations.
It's his face in the background, like his face all blown up. Like that's his nose, and then his little mouth and his ears.
I have no idea
what this is supposed to be. Maybe it's like modern art.
Who really knows?
There appears to be some kind of flying thing in front of him.
And like a laser? Your guess is as good as mine. Any D23 members, let us know what on earth it is we're looking at there.
I mean, it's cool. I'm not certain what it is.
I can 100% confirm the coolness of it, but, Tokyo
Disneyland.
Disneyland.
A snack bag for Tokyo Disneyland. Yep. We're thinking of possibly going there next year.
We're in the
Fingers
planning
crossed.
stages of it, and that's why I'm on the fence about D23. I think how much my skeleton hurt at D23, and I'm like, maybe, and again, YouTube.
Chairs.
Yeah, but like, and also like, with the cost, I feel like we would be better off, because even though we're gold members, you will pay out the wazoo for D23, and like if you want, because gold actually doesn't really do anything for you.
If you get to the, like, some queues you have to stay in overnight, like for the Legends panel or the live action. If you get there early, there's a special gold member only part of the queue which gets you a better seat.
But you do have to like actually be there, and better
Like,
seat does not mean good seat.
We missed it for the live action panel. We did get in the gold line for the Legends panel. For the live action, we're just like, we needed a night in the bed. So we actually went back to the hotel.
That was a fatal mistake on our part,
and we slept till 3 a.m. and then we got up and walked over to the convention center. We were able to get in the standby queue, so that was no problem. We
our seats were terrible.
Missed out on the D23 special area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you shell out like the $3,000 for the Sorcerer's Pass, you'll be able to waltz on in any panel you want. I mean, it's a convention for the rich, which I don't know if Walt Disney would have been cool with. He was definitely more kind of like the working class guy, Yeah, he was never elitist or snooty about anything, so I don't know if, like, that sort of thing would have been up his alley, but...
Well, we have never done a convention of that scale before, up until
And that's the more modest ones. I hear, like, the San Diego Comic-Con is, like, death!
Which I do want to do, but I hear, like,
death!
you have to stay out...
on the street.
Outside for, like, a whole
with
day
the wolves.
almost. They let wolves loose.
They let the wolves loose, yes. Mm-hmm.
Can you pet them?
I would not recommend petting the rabid ones, but the non-rabid ones should be fine.
But yeah, prior to then, we really only did local stuff. So we did like the Cincy Comic-Con, which is in Kentucky. If you're from Cincinnati, you'll understand that.
Yeah, there's two comic conventions. One's actually in the city, one's just across the river.
And that one was so chill.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you could waltz in any panel you want.
You could waltz in into a panel, walk out of the panel whenever you wanted. There would be people just sitting on the floor playing their 3DSs.
Yeah.
And then we went to the Comic Expo, which is actually in downtown Cincinnati, which is closer to, like, a bigger convention where you had a lot more celebrities. Not that you didn't have celebrities at the Cincy Comic-Con.
Yeah, no, you
Well, you had, like, it was mainly focused on comic books, so you had, like, writers and artists there.
You did have the guy who created The Walking Dead. He's actually kind of local, the guy who created The Walking Dead. So, yeah, he'll make appearances there.
But yeah, the Cincinnati Comic Expo, like, we have seen a lot of cool stars there. But even still, like, you wait in line there, but it didn't prepare you at all for D23.
I mean, we walked right up to Kel Mitchell and got a selfie with him.
I was confused. I'm like, where's the line?
I know, because it's Kel. Like, you tell us 20 years ago, like, there will be a day you just walk right on up to Kel Mitchell and get a photo with him. We'll be like, what?
Yeah, like me from 20 years ago would be like, did I win a contest?
Yeah, exactly, you know, like, yeah, so, very different thing. Of course, in Cincinnati's Comic Expo, you pay to meet the celebrities. That's not the case with D23.
The
meetings are included in your ticket, but you probably need to have a wristband.
Right, we didn't manage to swing any meetings.
Yeah.
Basically, what I think you need to do, and even still not being a sorcerer is going to limit your chances, I think you need to wait overnight, but not in the panel area.
In
they
the
have
convention
a separate
floor
queue.
area. Yes.
Yeah, they have a separate queue for everything that's in the convention floor. And then they let you up, and then you go right to where you need to be, and you get a wristband to come back at the meeting time.
And just because the cute little app you downloaded said you don't need a wristband, no, assume that you do. The app is a good starting point, but expect the app to give you only half of the story.
Well, what happened with that was we wanted to go to the Once Upon a Time panel, and we also wanted to do the meet and greet. Now, the app didn't say anything about needing a wristband for the meet and greet. And I had seen on other people's blogs and stuff, like, you know, if you want to do the meet and greet, skip the panel and spend that time waiting in queue for the meet and greet. Because that way all the other fans will be at the panel and you'll have a head start in line. So I do that, I get to where the line is, and they're like, if you don't have a wristband, you can't do this. And I was really disappointed because...
Wristband? What wristband? Nobody has said anything about that.
There was no talk of a wristband. And by that time, the panel was half over. There would have been no sense going into it. And it was the season right before the show was canceled. So, like, we'll never get to see a Once Upon a Time panel, which just kills me. But
maybe 15 years later here, you might see one.
I think the thing about that was, I heard, because this all happened on the Saturday of the convention, I heard that the Descendants 2 meet and greet was a total disaster. Mm-hmm. So maybe they instituted that at the last minute. But
and
still,
didn't put anything on the app about it.
Yeah, you can send me alerts on the app. I really don't mind.
And, like, they did send an alert on the app that said, hey, the convention's closed. Thanks, everyone. It was a great year. And it's like, cool.
But I don't want to make it sound like we didn't do anything fun at the convention, because we definitely did. We saw a lot of great panels.
It's purgatory. There's, you will suffer a lot. There is a great deal of suffering for the promise of a reward, but of course actual purgatory has the reward of paradise, and D23
has the reward of seeing Benedict Cumberbatch live
for
on
5
stage.
seconds. For 5 seconds, and he didn't say anything.
I nearly died. I'm like, oh my god. Like,
and because our seats were so horrible, we barely, you know...
They had pretty much everyone from the Avengers there.
The whole cast of Infinity Wars
I'm like
was up there.
A huge Marvel nerd, so that just made my nerdy little heart sing. And they had, like, the cast from Star Wars, like Daisy Ridley was there. We got to see John Boyega in 2 panels because he made a surprise appearance at the video game panel.
That is true. If you, like, miss one panel with a celebrity, if you go to, like, a smaller panel, you might be able to catch them again. So,
but we didn't know he was going to be there. Like, they didn't publicize.
Right, they don't publicize that.
There
so
were a
like
lot of fun surprises.
yeah, if you're like, oh man, but I'll just do this panel, it seems pretty chill, you know. And that was when we got the Kingdom Hearts announcement that it will be released in 2018.
Yeah. Well, not exactly, but yeah.
Yeah, that was when Tetsuya Nomura got up there and he was like, yep, definitely 2018.
But I mean, it was so cool just to see that live on stage, and like, you know, he's made so many games that we love.
We were in the rooms with real YouTubers.
Hey, I'm in the room with one now, so.
Aw, sucking up will get you anywhere. But we were in the room with Jacksepticeye and Strawberry. I forget the numbers after her name.
Isn't it 13 or something?
Something. And Markiplier, like legit Markiplier was there. Clearly the YouTubiness didn't rub off. It's not like he blasted a good YouTube raise and or if he was blasting them, my receiver was broken that day. So yeah. But anyway, back to Mickey here.
Okay, so we have like a cool napkin with Mickey on it.
The Disney Channel.
And then on the back, it has like the 90s Disney Channel logo. Yeah, this is a really cool art. Like, I know this is way before this, but doesn't the picture of Mickey here kind of remind you of the Epic Mickey video game?
You know?
Yeah. And Mickey Avenue, which I believe is in Shanghai. Don't kill me if I'm wrong. A beautiful stained glass art of it. This would be nice maybe to like hang up in front of a window that gets a lot of sunlight so that the colors could reflect. Oh. And that's it.
So, very good haul. Scrabying.
Yes, it was a great haul. If you love Mickey, this is definitely the box for you.
Yes.
And I mean, who doesn't love Mickey?
I know. Meet Mickey. So that about wraps us up for our wonderful unboxing. We shared some stories and, you know, it's just an informal get-together of us chewing the fat, as it were, shooting the breeze. Breeze. But, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate all of the love and support you guys give to us. Oh, wow, that air breathing, got away from me. But
it kind of sounded like Goofy there. This isn't a Goofy box.
I know. Oh, man. Yeah, they need to bring Max back. I miss Max.
Yeah.
He was such a 90s
so,
character.
I never understood. Who's Max's mom? Is Clarabelle his mom?
I don't know.
Because Clarabelle is... I saw a video on YouTube about this because I watch videos about Clarabelle Cow because I'm that nerdy. Sometimes she dates Horace Horsecollar, and sometimes she dates Goofy. And Horace...
Dude, go with Goofy.
Horace gets really jealous, and like I think he beat Goofy up a few times about it.
Because Goofy's the real man. Yeah.
Yeah, so is Max Clarabelle's kid? And if that's the case... I
might do some legit research and pop up the answer here.
Does Horace, like, hate Max, then?
These are questions, yes. And if you guys know, or something, pop that discussion in the comment section as well. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. We have the best fans of any YouTuber in the entire world. You guys really are the best. We appreciate everything that you guys do for us. Make sure you go ahead and follow me on the Twitter, Instagram, and Vero at Jorn, Jorn, Von, Von, Beagle, Beagle. I always spell Beagle, but I assume, like, you guys know how to spell Beagle, but whatever.
Well, I mean, you're on the page of it now,
it's like
so.
Beagle Rampant Productions, like Beagle? Oh, Beagles, those things.
Like the page you're on now.
You know, yeah. And, Squeak Dude, what's your Instagram handle?
Luna Dollface27.
Yes, she takes some really good pictures,
thank you.
Yeah, so lots of, more vlogs from the spring trip are coming up. I know I'm a little bit behind, but, you know, that's how I do. So spring trip is coming up. There's going to be a surprise LP right around Halloween time. So, like, definitely click that subscribe button so you can... Yeah, I mean, you may watch 3 minutes of it and be like, oh, this ain't no good. I mean, if you guys got into this, 43-minute video, like, to the end here, like, I gotta give you props, but it's always fun to hang out with you guys, and I really appreciate everything you guys do for me. You know, you're the best fans of any YouTuber in the entire world, and make sure you click that subscribe button so we can keep hanging out with you guys, which to me is a legit pleasure. Alrighty, YouTube, and we are going to catch you next time. Bye! 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 Bye!